troubling new era. The first atomic bomb. The first atomic bomb heralded the dawn of a troubling new era. In a single stroke, the Japanese city of Hiroshima and some 70,000 men, women, and children were annihilated. In the years since, that momentous event has come under increasing scrutiny. Was the bomb a price worth paying for peace? In the years since, that momentous event has come under increasing scrutiny. Was the bomb a price worth paying for peace?
Participated in forging the most formidable and dangerous weapon of all time, are harassed by an equal feeling of responsibility, not to say guilt.
Dr. Albert Einstein, one of the world's greatest scientists.
A scientific giant who sometimes generated political controversy as well as brilliant equations.
Called the father of the atomic age, Einstein's great contribution to human knowledge was his theory of relativity.
The key to the atom's secrets was first given to the world when the genius Albert Einstein defined the relation between all matter and energy.
E is equal mc squared.
Had I known that the Germans would not succeed in producing an atomic bomb, I would not have taken part in opening that Pandora's box. This would not
Einstein defined the relation between all matter and energy.
E is equal mc squared.
Had I known that the Germans would not succeed in producing an atomic bomb, I would not have taken part in opening that Pandora's box.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I am not personally a Jew, but I hope that I do not require to be a Jew to hate tyranny anywhere in the world. Germany has selected the cream of her culture and suppressed it. She has even turned upon her most glorious citizen, Einstein. The road hog and racketeer of Europe have plundered his plaything. They've even taken away his violin. Today Einstein is without a home. He had to write his name in a visitor's book in England. And when he came to write his address, he put
One of the world's greatest scientists.
without him.
A scientific giant who sometimes generated political controversy as well as brilliant equations.
Called the father of the atomic age, Einstein's great contribution to human knowledge was
Here we are,
his theory
Professor.
of relativity. The key
Welcome to
the atom
Rotten.
secret was first given to the world when the
Isn't it
genius
wonderful?
Albert Einstein defined the
Let's get you settled in,
relationship
eh?
between all matter and energy.
I know it's rudimentary, but that's your kind of
Simple and unassuming life is best for one.
couldn't agree more. What I like best is the contentment of people, plain viands, a glass of beer, and the sweet communion of to replace the one the Hun stole from me. I'll let you unpack these.
The present state of affairs in Germany is a state of psychic distemper in the masses. Hitler picked up human flotsam on the streets and in the taverns and organized them around himself. The worst outcrop of herd life, the military system, which I abhor. German fascism has been particularly violent in its attack upon my Jewish brothers. Our friends in Germany need not do anything to protect me. In fact, such action would needlessly endanger them.
Order! Motion under the 10-minute rule. Bill to promote and extend opportunities of citizenship for Jews
I
residing
cannot tell
outside
you
the British
yet
Empire.
whether I shall make
Commander
England
Locker,
my home.
Thank you,
How
Mr.
is he?
Speaker. I am not personally
As you'd imagine,
a Jew,
poor fellow's lost everything.
but
His
I
home,
hope that
money.
I do not require to be a Jew
Now I hear the Nazis have placed
To
a price of
hate
20,000
tyranny.
marks on his head.
anywhere
I
in the
really
world.
had no idea that
Germany
my head
has
was
selected
worth all
the
that.
cream of her culture. And
I assure you,
suppressed
Professor, you're perfectly safe from the
She
long
has
arm
even
of
turned upon her
fascism.
most glorious citizen.
May I introduce Barbara Goodall
Hello,
The
Professor.
road hog
and Marjorie
racketeer of
Hello,
Europe have
Professor.
plundered his place.
delighted.
They've even
These
taken away
ladies
his
are your
fire.
bodyguard.
If any unauthorized
Today
person
Einstein
comes
is
near,
without a home.
believe me,
He
Professor,
had to write his
they
name in
will
a visitor's
most certainly
book in England.
charge you with buckshot.
And when he came
Sorry,
to write his
Professor, I know you're
address,
not one for bearing arms, but really we can't be too
without him.
Hope you understand. Keep a close eye, ladies. Lying on your back. Here we are, Professor. Welcome to Rotten. Let's get you first,
As long as I have any choice in the matter, I shall live only in a country where civil liberty, tolerance, and equality of all citizens before the law prevail. These conditions do not exist in Germany at the present time. This breeding ground of disease will soon pose a grave danger for the rest of the world. To stay in Germany would have been impossible for me as a pacifist. I'm not only a pacifist, but a militant pacifist. I am willing to fight for peace.
My great friend has invited me here. I can live quietly writing out the mathematical problems. What I want is peace, and could I have found a more peaceful retreat than here in England? No one will know where I am.
Indeed not. Shall we get some pictures?
The Observer Diary, 17th September 1933. England is not a very good place to hide in. Dr. Einstein, who has come here to escape Nazi persecution, finds his wooden hut photographed in the papers, with full indications of locality, and the Proma Council considers the question of presenting an address. Germany, I suppose, is presumed to be looking the other way.
When did you start thinking about time and
As a child, 4 or 5, my father showed me a compass. His experience with the deep, nasty impression of me that this needle held in such a determined way, something deeply hidden behind it.
Well, I was 4 or 5. I could tie my own shoelaces.
The most beautiful thing we can experience is the mysterious. I can still remember my first childish experiments in thinking that had a direct bearing on the theory of relativity. What if one were to run after a ray of light? If one were to run fast enough, would it no longer move at all? Such a thing is impossible. Your teachers must have loved you.
You'll never amount to anything, Einstein. You're an extremely clever boy, but you have one great fault. You'll never let yourself be told anything. Your mere presence spoils the respect in the class for me.
I can live quietly. Teachers, the characters of drill sergeants. All I want is trust of every kind of authority group. Not until there is never again left. No one will know where I am.
Indeed not. Shall we get some pictures?
It is only men who are free, who create the inventions and intellectual works which make life worthwhile. this huge world which stands before us like a great eternal riddle.
is not a very good place to hide it. Dr. Einstein, who has come here to escape Nazi persecution, finds his...
I became convinced that nature could be understood as a relatively simple mathematical structure.
Council considers the question of present Germany, I suppose, is presumed to be looking the other way.
When did you start thinking about time and space? Those things with space. Those things
As a child of 4 or 5, my father showed me a compass. I was experienced by the deep, lasting impression of me. That this needle behaved in such a determined way, something deeply hidden had to be behind things.
When I was 4 or 5, I couldn't tie my own shoelaces.
The most beautiful thing we can experience, is the mysterious. I can still remember my first childish experiments, thinking that had a direct bearing on the theory of relativity. What if one were to run after a ray of light? If one were to run fast enough, would it no longer move at all? Such a thing is impossible. Your teachers must have loved it. You'll never amount to anything, Einstein. You're an extremely clever boy, but you have one great fault. You'll never let yourself be told anything. Your mere presence spoils the respect in the classroom. Teachers, the kind of drill sergeants, mistrust of every kind of authority group, every kind of authority, latitude that is never again left latitude, that is never again left.